Hi there YouTube, it's Matt here from the gear shed again. Just going to do a quick, very quick down and dirty little look at this Montane Ultra Tour 55 pack. Now we're going to be doing the Tour de Mont Blanc next year, and what I've been trying to do is to cut down on my pack weight. I pretty much got most of the kit that goes inside down the pack, but the pack's always been a stickler for me. So what I've been using in the past is this poor old thing, this thing here, which is actually made by a company called Kathmandu, which is a sort of a Kiwi brand. Well, it's not a Kiwi brand, it's made in China, but it's a New Zealand company. It's kind of a little bit like, I suppose, a little bit like not REI, Mountain Equipment Co-op, where they make their own stuff. This one's called a Mission Pack. I've had a lot of Mac packs before, you would have seen those. I've got a couple of them. I've used a lot of other low alpine things like that. This one here, strangely enough, it's like the cheapest, nastiest kind of pack, but it has a fantastic harness, and I find that harness very, very good. It carries load very, very well. Fits my body great. So I've been loath to replace it. It's got a few little niggles in it that aren't quite right, but you know, you can't have it all. Only downside with that guy is he weighs 1.9 kilos, so he weighs a lot for a 45 litre pack. So that's a bit big. So what I tried to do, cut down the pack weight. So I looked at this guy here. He's 800, on my scales he's 860 grams. Okay, 55 litres, so quite lightweight. Problem is, the harness fits like crap. Doesn't fit my back at all well. Turn this around and show you. Okay. Probably the major problems with it is there is basically no stiffening whatsoever. There's a foam, you can kind of see it there, it's like a hard closed cell foam mat that's sewn in there. These little pods here, which are like a closed cell foam, concertina foam in there with some aerations in it. Okay, and down here. Now the main problem with this is the hip belt is very, very soft. It's like a running pack. Okay. And then obviously this here is not got any stiffening in it. The other thing with it is where they made the hip belt, the shoulder straps in here, this is actually sewn through that foam. So what happens is that you have any weight in it, it actually folds over to that point there. Now weight wise, I've tried to put 6 kilos in here, 7 kilos through some water, and just see that's probably the top maximum I want to carry. And it just didn't sit well, just not comfortable on my back at all. I could feel the shoulder straps digging in. Yes, not nice. Apart from that, the pack's actually really nice. I like it. It's simple. I like simple packs. I don't want a lot of pockets. Don't need any zippers. This front pocket here is kind of a bit, I probably wouldn't even use it. It's got a roll top to it. So the top just rolls down, clips on the side like a dry bag. Okay. Unrolls, and you get into, I've got some pillows in there at the moment just to give it some shape. Okay, this guy brought it online. It's going back today. I'm just going to put it in a bag and send it back. Okay, so yeah, there's basically no reviews on the internet for this pack that actually are by people that own it. There's plenty of people trying to sell you them. Okay, so what else? Oh, the other thing, if you've got something like a platypus or probably even a camelback bladder, you're going to really struggle to get your nozzle through that hole there. The hole's very, very small. Like my platypus nozzle won't go through that. I'd have to cut that to get through. It doesn't even peek its way through. Okay, so that's going to be a bit of a design flaw if you're going to use a bladder. I think also for 55 litres, it's probably a bit bigger than 55. It's quite large, I think. Big front pocket in there. It's got 2 side pockets and pockets on the hip belt. Alright, this stuff here, this mesh, is fairly thin. I'm not sure how long that would last if you're pushing through bush or trees or blackberries or anything like that. I'm not sure that's going to be long-term durability wise. So there's one here as well, on the sides as well. It is quite, I suppose it's reasonably tough. It's quite a fine weave. I've never had a lot of joy with it. I mean, if you look at this is kind of like English design pack for European conditions, New Zealand design pack for New Zealand conditions. It's tough. That's like stretch Cordura. Okay, big heavy duty bottoms on it, no lightweight bottoms. So, you know, chalk and cheese. This is also exped fabric, which is a 3-layer laminate. See, it's like white on the inside. Spectra, I think it's got Spectra running through it. It's quite tough, hence the weight. Alright, so yeah, give you an idea. It's got all the little bells and whistles and extra bits and pieces on it. Like the weight, it just doesn't fit, and it's not comfortable at all. And I kind of doubt that, you know, I'm looking like base weight. I'm going to try and keep my base weight. It's not going to be ultra light, but hopefully it's going to be around sort of, I think I did the calculations with this particular pack. My base weight would have been, I think it was just on 5 kilos. Depending on which shelter I'm going to get, at the moment I'm in the process of trying to find some form of tent that's going to be light enough, or tarp, or whichever way it's going to be. Okay, so hopefully that helps. It gives you a bit of an idea. This pack, there's basically, as I said, no reviews online, so it gives you a quick idea. So we'll have a quick spin around before I put it in the mail and send it back to the supplier. So lots of stuff on the side there, putting you flipping in. Okay. Oh, the other thing is these shoulder straps. You can see, just about make it out, they've got holes in the foam. Okay. Actually, I remember one more thing. I've got quite a large chest. Kind of runs in the family. I'll try and do this one-handed. It's going to be a bit difficult. Just bear with me. Get a focus there. Got quite a big chest, and this sternum strap here I think is probably shite. It's just a piece of elastic. This whole thing's elastic. Okay, and if you tighten it up too much, how it fits on, it goes on this, there's plastic, this sewed on hard plastic channel here. Okay, and this just goes on, and to get it off you just pull it. Okay, which means if you want to tighten it up, and it's with this one it's at the end, this is very, very soft elastic. This actually pops off here if you try and tighten it up too much. Okay, so realistically, as a sternum strap, it's just fucking take it off. It's a waste of time, really. It's not going to stay. It doesn't stay on there at all well if you start cranking it. If you give it any, especially with me, I've got quite a big chest, and so it's just probably at this max. So try and tighten it, and it breathe out, it just pops off. So that's another one to look at. So yeah, it's stripped down, really, really stripped down, but it suffers a lot of issues. You know, if they just put a little bit, you know, I think with this one, they just put a little bit more of a hard plastic backing in it, they wouldn't have lost too much in weight. Okay, or maybe a couple of light carbon, like a carbon fibre rod there and 2 carbon fibre rods down the side or something, or boost it up. Be far nicer pack. But hey, your mileage may differ, but that just gives you a quick idea, my thoughts on it. So this guy's going back, and I've ordered a exped Lightning. Okay, it's a bit heavier. It's 1.150 grams, and this is 860. But it has, that one actually has a frame. So it has an aluminium spar that runs up inside. It has a proper hip belt, adjustable back length. Very, very simple, which is what I like. This is basically a dry bag with top, one tiny little pocket. Simple and easy. So we're going to have that. We'll try that out, see how it goes. So this guy for me is a bit of a fail, but never mind. Generally, I'm not saying that Montane make crap. I've got lots and lots of Montane stuff. Generally, like clothing wise, fantastic, works really, really well. Apart from their trousers, I have a few issues with their trousers in the crutch length, but it looks like the packs don't fit me. So there we go. Thank you very much. Remember to subscribe, comments in the comments box below, and I will see you later.